I know this video is incredibly late and I am so sorry guys, but I had a tornado near my house and everyone's okay. I'm all right. The house is all right. Everything's good. It just knocked out my power for a few days and I was not able to actually make videos, but now as you can see, the power is back on and we are back making videos. So you guys will see more videos from me this week. I am super excited to talk about this guy right here, this Endeavor. This art might be literally like my favorite card art in the game. It is so good, and this is the unawakened art. I feel like this should have been the awakened art. Like this, I love this art. I absolutely am in love with this art for Endeavor. So that might skew like how much I want this character, because maybe his kit won't be all that great. Maybe it will be good. We'll talk about that when we get there. But I am, you know, totally smitten with the art team and what they've done right here. Like it is so good. So right now, currently going on in the game with the latest update, we have a rerun of the All for One Climax battle. In the past, I have done a bunch of videos on how to beat this Climax battle. I actually beat this Climax battle with an all EDA team at one point. So this Climax battle is definitely nowadays one of the easier ones to beat. And if you haven't beaten it yet and you're kind of newer to the game, well, try it out. Try to beat some end game content for the first time. And I bet you can do it if you take the time to build your team and just look at the different guides there are. There's other people who are doing guides on My Hero Ultra Impact as well besides myself. You just got to kind of look for them. But yeah, this Climax battle not too hard, and maybe I'll put out another video just doing another run with something silly, probably is what I'll look to do. But yeah, Climax battle is currently going on in the game. Coming up in the game, we have a new event, Defend Hero Rankings. This is going to be starting on the 1st of September and run until the 14th of September. Along with this event, we are going to be getting the new Endeavor, a new UR memory, a new SR event memory, and a new SR memory that you are going to be able to get. The SR event memory is going to be available in the Hero Lottery, so this will be a Hero Lottery event coming up on the 1st of September once again. The event memory's effect, let's talk about what it does. Decision and Action increases character speed by 30% when equipped by a pro hero. Increases character's power by 20% for 3 turns when used in a second or later successfully executed skill chain. So it's good because it's a technical hit. You can actually potentially use that if you don't have other technical hit memories in VE Tower. Right now, I feel like a lot of people are getting their first taste of VE Tower if you're a newer player. Players that have been around a while are, I'm sure, very happy that VE Tower is back and we finally got a new VE Tower to do rankings on, but technical hits are very important in VE Tower. This speed of 30% could be a somewhat decent memory for you. If you're a newer player, if you're an older player, it's not going to be very useful when it comes to PvP, but the art itself, very good. Speed memories are always going to be helpful for PvP though. I love the art. The art team always killing it. All right, this art actually not as I'm not as happy about this one. I feel like this should have been the event memory, I'm not going to lie, and this should have been the summonable memory because I like the art more, but hey, let's take a look at the effect. The Melee Dominator increases character skill impact by 25% when equipped by a pro hero. Every 3 turns, it decreases speed of all opponents by 15% for 2 turns and cancels one of the opponent's temporary buffs. Now, this sounds good, right? Every 3 turns decreasing speed by 15%, and it could potentially be good for PvP. The problem is the whole thing with speed for PvP is getting the turn 1 advantage. So every 3 turns decreasing their speed, I don't know how much that's really going to help you, and it's every 3 turns. It's not every 2 turns or every turn it decreases. So how often do you really get to like turn 9 in a PvP or Ultra Arena match? I don't know. I don't know how useful it's going to be. We'll have to see how it ends up working out. It could be useful, but I feel like this is one of those SR memories that it's like not a big deal if you don't get this SR memory. Now the UR memory, oh my gosh, the art team killed it with the UR memory. The UR memory is so good. One Step for Man increases character speed by 50% when equipped by an ABL type character. 50% is massive speed buff, right? Increases character's power by 25% when HP is 50% or higher. Also regenerates character's HP by 40% for 1 turn when HP is below 50% up to 1 time. So it gives you basically, puts you back up to full health when you drop below 50% HP or pretty close. You increase your power so you hit harder by 25% and you get increased speed by 50%. This memory would work phenomenally on the new Endeavor. It would also work really well on a bunch of our other ABL type units, which is nice. It would probably work well on Blue Hawks. It would probably work well on Blue Bakugo. So I think this memory is actually a very good memory and not to be underrated, and the art is really, really good. In terms of like whether it's necessary or not, I feel like it could be necessary. It could be for PvP, but we'll just have to see kind of where PvP goes here in the upcoming weeks and the upcoming days, and what happens with the introduction of this Endeavor. So this Endeavor is a general pool unit, and you do not have to summon for him if you don't want to. There are Impact Fest banners currently ongoing at the time of recording this video. They will be ongoing for a little bit while the Endeavor banner is out, and you might want those Impact Fest characters more, especially if you're a newer player. Even if you're an older player, you might want those Impact Fest banner summons more than you want to summon on this general pool banner, simply because they are 1.5 times rates. But if you're like me and you have most of the characters in the game and you don't really care too much about fully DXing your characters, but just, you know, I have like one DX copy and I usually call it good, then you are probably going to want to summon on this banner to try and get a copy of this character, because honestly, even at level 100, this guy is going to be a menace. So his plus ultra move is called Burst Arrow. It deals 650% damage to a single opponent with a high chance 80% of burning them for 4 turns. I love that. That's really nice that we have an Endeavor with a high chance to burn. Also increases character's action skill impact by 30% for 4 turns. That's really good. And then here's the kicker. This skill gains piercing shot when the opponent is burning. So you get a piercing shot with an 80% chance of burning and increased skill impact. He's going to hit hard. That is really, really good. His first action skill, Flame Burst, deals 300% damage to all opponents. Hey, he fits into the current meta of attack all. Looks really good. Deals 300% damage to all opponents, decreases their critical hit rate by 30% for 4 turns. That will work ridiculously well with the new Najire, because she decreases crit, she gives you crit resistance and then decreasing their crit rate with Endeavor. Like, you'll just never get critted, and that'll be really helpful in like PvP. So decreases their critical hit rate by 30% for 4 turns with a medium chance, 55%, of burning them for 4 turns. And then this skill gains piercing shots when HP is 50% or higher. Increases this skill's impact by 30% if there are any opponents covering allies or drawing aggro. Oh my goodness. So he's just going to pierce through characters that draw aggro or cover allies and just destroy them. He's going to be nuts. And he attacks all. So it doesn't, you aren't even forced to target the character that's covering. You just hit them as like a byproduct. It's so good. It's really, really good. The second action skill, Flash Fire Fist Hell Spider, deals 300% damage to all opponents. Again, so another attack all. Really good. Increases character's plus ultra gauge by 30% when used in a successfully executed skill chain. He gives himself plus ultra gauge raise. That is really good for PvE and VE Tower, and he has 4 turn cooldowns. That's really good for VE Tower. That's really, really good. This skill gains piercing shots if there are any opponents that are burning, so more piercing shot. That's good in PvP. Increases this skill's impact by 30% if there are any opponents covering allies or drawing aggro. Once again, oh my gosh, he actually looks amazing. He looks so good. The first auto skill, the Strength to Rise Up, gives characters stun immunity. Oh yeah, that's right. That's so good. Increases character's power by 25% when character knocks out one opponent. That's okay. I don't know how useful that's. I mean, it actually could be very, very good. 25% is a lot for knocking out one opponent. It could be good. We'll have to see how crazy that gets. It could be really crazy or really not good. I don't know. I feel like it could be nuts though. I feel like it could be nuts. We'll have to see. When character gets knocked out, gives all allies the ability to make a last stand 2 times and resilience for 5 turns. That's really cool. Unfortunately, if your character Endeavor does get knocked out, that means you're obviously not getting the perfect if it's Ultra Arena. But hey, you're giving all your characters a last stand and giving them an opportunity to survive when they might otherwise not survive. So that's actually kind of a cool effect. Once again, when it comes to like VE Tower, that's not going to be useful because you don't want your characters dying. So yeah, that's kind of. But Club Festival, this guy could be very, very good whenever Club Festival returns. So far, we don't have any news of Club Festival returning though, so keep that in mind. The last auto skill, a Beacon of Battle, increases character skill impact by 30% when HP is 80% or higher. Increases speed of all allies by 25% when HP is 50% or higher. He fits into the speed meta. It's great. Increases character's power by 30% when HP is 30% or higher. So he gets increased skill impact, he gets increased power, and he gets increased speed. So skill impact, power, and speed all amazing things for Endeavor. And once again, just his art, I absolutely am in love with his Unawakened art. So there's his Unawakened art right there. I think the Unawakened art card art is better than the Awakened art, but you saw the Unawakened art at the beginning. Here is the Awakened art for Endeavor, and let's take a look at his Plus Ultra. This Plus Ultra is provided courtesy of Hydros Impact. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, go check that out. Go check out his Discord, and he does all the data mines and stuff for My Hero Ultra Impact. Very nice guy, awesome. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this Plus Ultra. Okay. Oh, he's gonna throw the lance. Hey. Oh, and he does the number one. He does the number one. Let's go. I like the ending. I like that. Okay, for a general pool unit, they've done well. They've done well for a general pool unit. Like, I know it's not a super crazy over the top animation, but this is a general pool unit, and I feel like they've done so good. They've done good by me with this character. I am so hyped for this character. His kit is amazing. His art is amazing. His Plus Ultra is good. Oh my goodness. I am in love with this Endeavor. You know I am going to be summoning for this Endeavor. Let me know down in the comments, are you guys going to summon for this Endeavor, or are you going to be summoning on the Impact Fest banner instead, saving your hero gems for a future banner? Let me know down in the comments. And then also let me know, what do you guys think of this character? What do you think of their kit? Do you think they are going to be good in Ultra Arena? Do you think they're going to be good in VE Tower? If you guys enjoyed the video, please go down there, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and thank you guys for watching. Peace.